pass pattern, and Ron Johnson found Mike Dickinson. They were playing a zone, the Trojans, and Dickinson found this the little seam, settled in there. Johnson put a beautiful pass right on him.
138 to go in quarter number 1 on 1st and 10, and 4 yards shy of midfield. Johnson turns, play action to English, gunning into Trojan territory. English made the catch, and look at him bulldog his way inside the 45 to the 44.
That's the excitement right there, Paul, that UCF needs. They need some big plays. Play by Dickinson. You come back, you hit your running back out of the backfield now. He takes him and drags him another 4 or 5 yards. You just saw the strength of Willie English, his legs, his power. He's a good running back. This young man has a chance. There you see the play right here. He finds Willie. Everybody else is covered. Willie's the outlet receiver. And there he drags him. Look at the strength in his legs now as he pulls 3 or 4 guys with him.
The stop was by Jim Ward, the junior from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, the linebacker. You'll see it is another first down. Well, we have this opportunity. CB Sports would like to thank Subway Sandwiches for all they have done in support of the UCF Knights and for helping to bring you this game on CB. Our best is Subway Sandwich Shop. Finding himself sandwiched time and time again against a rather rugged and a hungry Troy State defense, Ron Johnson looking to put the first score of the game on the board for UCF. He is 3 of 4 for 46 yards through the air and wants more. He sets up the screen as a penalty flag goes down. And English dropped the football, hit him right between the 3 and the 4, and Willie cannot hold on. Now let's see with the clock stop what this flag is all about.
Flag on play.
Motion on UCF. That would be penalty number 4 of the first quarter.
Well, UCF on that screen that time, the Trojans did a good job.
Illegal motion, offense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Did a good job of smelling that out, and they were right all over Willie English that time. Probably the best thing that happened to Willie was he did drop that ball, because if he had caught it, he probably would have picked up a 3 or 4 yard loss.
First down and 15 now. And Brett Cooper, the junior who can fly, the flanker from Miami to the far side left. Dickinson, who just hauled in that big gainer of 23 yards to the bottom of your screen with less than a minute to go. And motion, Derek Connor, the quick side tackle. 23-year-old Derek Connor, the senior hop, number 74. That'll cost him 5 more.
Dead ball foul, false start, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Gene McDowell had said that his biggest challenge with this team would be bridging the first few games to gather the experience that his club from a season ago enjoyed when it sailed to a record of 10-4. And there are all sorts of jitters abundant tonight on the 5th penalty of the first quarter for the Knights, who trail by 2 scores. First and 20. Play action. Johnson stands tall, throws it, and it's intercepted. Downfield at the 32-yard line. Steve Leach on a pass that overshot Dickinson, the intended receiver.
Flag on the play.
Now he's frustrated, for there's a penalty marker down. And it lays on the grass at the 37-yard line. Leach has had a big first quarter.
Dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense, 15 yards.
That came after the interception. Thus, as we take a look at it here, Gary, this ball will belong to Troy State.
All right, you saw Ron that time threw off the back of his foot. He was dropping straight back. He had a lot of pressure on him from the left side. Made Ron throw off his heels, which you don't have a lot of follow through, which you can't bring the ball down. That time he sailed the ball over Mike Dixon, who was open, and it was intercepted. But it was a good job by the defense of putting pressure, making Ron throw the ball off his heel. Good interception. He read it right. He had the right man, but a little bit of pressure made him throw off a little bit.
You may have seen the defensive back in Leonard Wheeler, number 3, talking to his head coach over there. He was doing a lot of listening is what he was doing, because he was the man who was ruled to have committed the violation.
Correction, the dead ball foul is after the interception.
That's correct.
Ball remains in the possession of the defense, 1st and 25.
They have a new rule in college football this year that you cannot taunt. You can't do anything to show your glory, your excitement out there, or taunting they call it. It's a dead, like this case, a dead ball foul. It's a personal foul, and that was after the interception was made. There was the penalty for, I believe it was, they call it taunting.
UCF ran 3 plays. There were 2 penalties and that interception. So they are struggling as the first quarter nears its end. And a man who is sailing nicely in Russ Young triggers the attack for the Trojans, and McCombs slices through that Knight defense.
Ball carried by.
He has a big first down gainer of close to 5, maybe 6 yards. Scott Ariel, again the linebacker, on the stop for UCF.
One thing, Paul, will note about the Trojan offensive line, they're all seniors, they're all veterans. They've been in this battle several times with this team, UCF. This series is tied 2-2. This is a good matchup. They play UCF hard, and they've got a senior line up there.
Second down and 20. Now, on the handoff, Coleman hit the hole hard, didn't he? Coming across the 25 and out to the 27-yard line, the junior from Thomasville, Georgia. But that will be the final play of the first quarter. The men from Alabama own the first quarter of this game, 10-0. They lead period number 2 just ahead on CB Sports.
CB's high school game of the week is back. Colonial hosts Edgewater Tuesday, September 17th at 6:30 on TV 16.
Join Fishing the West every weekend for another season of award-winning action. Let top professionals give you the secrets for taking game fish worldwide. Hook up with bonefish and bass from Honduras. Hunt the elusive Northwoods muskie. Catch Alaska's acrobatic cheefish and hard-charging salmon. From Brazil to Labrador, from Mississippi to Montana, from the Pacific coast to the Gulf Shores. Let Fishing the West be your guide this season.
Watch Fishing the West on CB 16.
The first snap of the second quarter. And it's a fine first snap if you're a UCF fan. The whiz wrapped around the legs of David McCombs, the fullback. The sophomore Lee Wisniewski. 6 feet tall, 205 pounds strong. Starting tonight at the nose tackle position for UCF. Setting up 4th down.
Lee did an excellent job on that draw play that time of stopping the running back. Did a great job.
Rodney Glass, the senior, puts his right foot into it and sends it tumbling. This will be Dickinson from his 42. Dodgers one, but not another, and is bent back right in that spot. And from the Knight 42, UCF goes to work following the 31-yard punt without a return. Russ Rogers, the linebacker, hustled down for the Knights as we go down the field level. Tom Peters, what you got?
Guys, believe it or not, I found a brand spanking new UCF Knights fan. Her first ball game. Her name is June. June, how do you like it so far?
Very, very, very much. First row seats are not bad at all.
I love the shirt. What's it mean?
Well, we made a lot of shirts for the guys. Real men wear black. Obviously, the ladies wanted equal time, so real women wear gold.
Well, thanks, June. Have a great time. Back to football.
Thank you much.
Need to get one of those T-shirts. On first down, trying to turn the corner to the left side is Charles Anderson, the freshman, 5'11", 210 from Miami and Southridge High School. His first carry in a black and gold uniform, filling in for Willie English. Charles Bush, the linebacker, slid over. He was the first guy there. Leonard Wheeler up from the secondary helped out.
Good, exciting runner. Saw him play in the black and gold game last week. Was really impressed with him. He's got a tremendous future here at UCF.
Gain of 5, 2nd and 5. David Rhodes to the near side left. Cooper to the far side right. And the inside give is to Anderson, who drags his way across midfield and into Trojan territory at the 49-yard line.
What you're seeing now, Paul, is that UCF has brought in a wholesale change here. They brought in a lot of different people. We see Deke Pollard there now on the sideline, the defensive coordinator, and he's telling guys what to do, how to do it. Deke, an old pro coach, coached the Cleveland Browns, and the guy really knows defense. But what we've had is a wholesale change there. The second unit is in now, trying to give the first unit a little bit of a break. There's a lot of talent on this team,
including a guy by the name of G.T. Parrish. You should know something about, wide to the top of our picture. And for a third straight time, Anderson gets some work. Looking for the first down marker. He was shoved back shy of it as he came again across the midfield stripe, and still another flag went down, and it's still another penalty against the Knights from the University of Central Florida. Their sixth of this first half alone.
Paul, you've done a lot of football over the years, and you've talked to a lot of coaches, and you know that they have, you see the first quarter stats right there.
Offense is declined.
UCF is in the ball game. If it hadn't been for the fact they had some 2 turnovers and some costly penalties, this might be a different score, a different situation. But I was talking about, you've been in a lot of ball games, you've talked to a lot of coaches. One thing that drives a coach mad, no matter what level you're on, is penalties.
The first punt tonight will come off the leg of Russ Salerno, who drives it with a tight spiral very high to little number 1, Willie Covington, who will get away from it. The ball bounces into the end zone for the touchback, and Troy State will take over at its 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Well, you're right, 6 penalties in less than 2 quarters of football. Gene McDowell, one of college football's very best coaches, the Eddie Robinson Coach of the Year last year in NCAA 1AA ranks. In his 7th season here, he's had winning campaigns in each of the last 5 years for UCF. He won't stand for that. And the halftime discussion will involve a lot of listening on the part of his club, with McDowell doing a lot of talking. Young on 1st and 10 from his 20 with an eye set and motion along the line of scrimmage prior to the snap. Again, flags flying. And yes, this does look like opening night.
Well, you'll see up there in the front, it might have been Lee Wisenowski. I'm not sure who did it, but one of the interior linemen jumped offside that time. Now, UCF has gone, and we see the nose right there. We put
Offside, defense, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
I don't want to point a finger. I couldn't exactly tell who it was. But that time we showed a 5-man front. Something we've been switching on and off throughout the game so far is have Scott Ariel will walk up and play like a defensive end. Paul's early part of this game so far.
Willie Britton replaces the whiz at the nose tackle position. The penalty appeared to come on him. Trying to find daylight. Coleman, the running back, across the 25 out to the 27-yard line. And then beneath a sea of black jerseys, he goes down. The football spotted outside the 28. Setting up, 2nd down. And, less than 2 yards to go after the penalty. 12 minutes to go in the first quarter, 10-0. Troy State, as the flanker, Lance Sasser, trots out wide left, Covington to the near side right. Against a 5-man front, Young, the sophomore, turns and pitches it back to Coleman. Coleman slips as he tried to turn the corner and is hammered too by the quarterback, Steve Wright, who is in the right place at the right time. Wright, the sophomore from Winter Park.
Good job by Steve of coming across here. Now watch the toss. Now watch Steve Wright, number 38 in your picture, right there. Coleman sees right there, tries to cut back in. Steve does a great job of getting across, penetrating, and making a big play there. Good stop.
Lost half a yard. 3rd down along 2. Power football formation with 3 tight ends. Cooper starts in motion. The inside give to the fullback in McComb. And he did not get there, and flags come in late. This would be and is the 10th time flags have hit the turf tonight, as McCombs failed to hit the 30-yard line, the point he needed to reach to earn the first. He's just inches shy of it. Face mask, though, against UCF will give Troy State the first down. You could get a shot right now of Gene McDowell. He is livid, I promise you. We invite you to join us for the CB Game of the Week.
5-yard
Edgewater at Colonial. September 17th, our air date for the best in prep football from the Central Florida area. 6:30, our kickoff. Tom Peters with the call here on the CB Game of the Week.